Hello everyone, myself Girish with SOLIDWORKS tutorials. I'm here with the new session on configurations. Agenda here is to deal with the configurations, global variables and equations. So what exactly the configuration means? As you could see the files here, it contains different features, right? And the patterns and even the sizes and the materials we can say. So these all the files which we have created that should be saved in a single part. Okay, and whenever you want you can change these part names or whatever the features, and you can just directly use same file to implement this. Okay, and even global variables and equations, how to implement them on configurations, we'll see that one. Let's get into the software and just start working on configurations. Yeah, so this is the model. Okay, you could see there are multiple circular patterns and the features are available, that is extruded cuts and all. This is the third tab. Here you will get the configurations. So by just simply clicking on the configurations tab, you can able to assign the configuration name. Okay, as you could see, I have assigned the name that is short. Okay, and that is active, the green check mark shows. Here I'll just change this diameter. Okay, I can mention it. So here you could see in the drop down, only for this configuration I'm gonna make the changes. Okay, so in short only it's gonna change. You can rebuild it. You could see the size got changed, right? Now you can switch to the default one. The dash mark says it needs to be updated, it is out of date. So now you could see it's green check, it is different here and it is changed here, and it is in a single file. Okay, well, so now this is one type. So how we can modify the features? Let's say one more way is you can right click on it and you can choose the configure feature. Okay, this particular feature will be configured, and here by using this particular tab you can able to select these. Okay, let's say I want one more configuration to be added here. Let's add it. Just type it, that is suppress. So in this I'm gonna suppress this particular feature which I have selected. Okay, that is cut extrude. You can rebuild it, and once you are done with that you can simply click on green check. Now the short is active, switch to the suppress one. You could see these features got suppressed, and this is a single file and there are 3 parts available with the different features, right? Okay, so we have one more option, that is by using insert option. From there you can use the drop down at the bottom, just click on it, and here we have the tables and design table. So this is the third way of configuring. So let's say there are different options, blank and auto create. So for now I'll choose the auto create. As I'm having the multiple configurations, I'll work on the same. So if you're dealing with a new part, you can use the blank and you can configure the same. So once you do that, the software will automatically update what and all the configurations you have created previously. Okay, and then you can able to modify them. Yeah, you could see the default short and suppress the configurations which we have created, that has been updated here. Okay, so now the feature which I have selected now from the user tab, now when I'll select this, okay, this dimension, I'll add it. If you want to make changes for that as well, it will be added here. But just double clicking on the features and the dimensions, you can able to import them in the tabs. Okay, so here manually I'll add one more configuration. Okay, so let's say you can just name it as A1. In this you can use the different options. Let's say the suppressed, and here S means for suppressed, U means for unsuppressed. Remember that. You can mention it completely like unsuppressed and suppressed. Okay, and then it will give you the drop, means the drop down to select the suppressed and unsuppressed. I'll just showcase later. Okay, you could see here it will show that the design table is linked once it updates everything. So now you could see the tables drop down is there, and here let's say I'm gonna assign the material. Okay, I'll assign the plain carbon steel to this particular configuration. Now whatever the changes you have done, that will be updated into the design table as well. Okay, you can simply directly edit that one, and the material tab will be automatically popped there. So sometimes you need to remember these all the codes at the top. You could see, the columns, that tabs you need to remember, or else if you don't know this one, so you can directly update in one configuration automatically whatever the updates you have done, so that will be updated into this design table. That you can do. This is a shortcut. Okay, so by using this drop down, you can be able to select the materials which you are looking for. So I have selected the brass, copper, and one more. You can just select cast iron. Okay, so you could see the drop down now. It is coming, right? Yes, U, one for suppressed and U for unsuppressed. Like that, you can utilize these shortcuts. Okay, once you're done with this, everything will be updated, and you can just check the same. Yeah, let's say I'll switch to the different configuration, that is A1 here, so which we have added by using the design table. Just double click on it. You could see the cast iron. For this one, it is brass, and yeah, so like this. So this is another way of just configuring your configuration tabs. Let's say I need to edit this dimension, so you can even use the right click on it and you can select the configure dimension. That is also one way. Okay, now we have the equations. So how to configure the equations by using the global variables. Let's say global variables are any entity which can be used to assign any of the integer. Let's say diameter is my global variable, so for that I can assign the integer that is 70. Okay, so wherever I select the diameter, it will be 70. You can even assign like x, y, z, x for 80 or y for 85, like that. Okay, that is also one method. Now the dimension of this whole should be changed according to the global variable. So for that you can simply press equals, okay, by just removing it, and you can use the global variable tab and just select the diameter. So this will be updated, and you could see the symbol here. Okay, you could see that has been updated with respect to the diameter. So now, I have activated the show feature dimensions. Let's say if you want to just change the name of these dimensions, you can come here and you can modify the name, the dimension text. Okay, so this is one way to just modify your names. Let's say sometimes you need to mention the height or width or length, like that. You can mention by using the dimension text, as well as you can rename it just beside the primary value of the sketch. Okay, these are the two V's. So from this drop down, height show drop down, you can activate this one. Okay, you could see the diameter. Okay, this is configuring your names for the dimensions. If you just right click on the equations and configure it, you will have this editing tab. So here you can able to make the changes again. Let's say this diameter, so here you can add it. So let's say this diameter should be you can add the equations directly. So I'm gonna just select this one. Okay, let's say this plus 12, whatever the value is there, that should be the diameter. So this is how you can configure the equations, a plus b by 2 or a plus b. Like this you can configure it. Okay, this is about configuring the equations. Okay, so now you could see this is the feature which I'm going to configure it. Now if you want to access each and every features, you can use this tab. The suppress is activated, right? So let's say you want to modify this by everything by using these all the notifications or the features which you have modified. Everything will be shown here, and you can, whenever you want, you can come back and change it. And you can even check which features is activated, which feature is suppressed in which configuration. There also you can check, and you can simply double click on these configuration to just switch and check for and all the modifications you have done it. Okay, In CSWP exam also, it will help you a lot to just cross check these all the things. Okay, well, okay, that's all about the session. So in summary, you can see we have gone through the configurations. So how to create the configurations by different types by using design tables as well. Global variables, why we use it, and the equations, how to customize the equations by using global variables and the equations as per our requirement. Okay, so that's all about this session. So if you have any doubts, you can just use the comment box, comment it, so I'll get back to you. Okay, and if you want any extra things to be covered in configurations, you can mention the same thing, I'll get back to that. Okay, fine. Thank you all for supporting. Please do like and subscribe our channel. Stay tuned.